We know that Microsoft Project uses percentage complete value to do the earned value calculations by default. If we want to get more accurate results from the earned value calculations, we may use physical percentage complete data. First of all, let's click on any task to go to the Task Information dialog box. We will go to the Advanced tab. Here, as you see, earned value method is percentage complete by default. If we click on it, we can change it to physical percentage complete. But this will change the earned value method of this task only. It will not change the method for the rest of the tasks and for the new tasks to be added in the future. If we select all of the tasks in our project, then we will be able to change it for the rest of the tasks. Therefore, we will click on Cancel. As I said, we need to select all of the tasks of our project. To do that, let's click on the very first task. We will go to the last task of our project. And now, click on the Shift button, and while holding it, click on the last task. While still holding the Shift button, we will right-click on the selection and click on Information. Here in the Advanced tab, if we click on Earned Value method and select the Physical Percentage Complete, now this will change the Earned Value method for all of the tasks of our project. Now, if we add a task to our project, Microsoft Project uses the percentage complete value by default. But we can change this situation. To do that, let's go to the options. Here, if we click on Advanced and scroll down a little bit, we will see the earned value options for this project. Let's change the default task earned value method. Here, we see that there is one more option: baseline for earned value calculation. Earned value calculations are done by using this baseline. We can change it to a different baseline if we want. For our project, we will not change it. Now, all of the earned value calculations are done by using physical percentage data, but we haven't entered any physical percentage value yet. Let's go to the tracking table to do that. Physical percentage complete values of tasks are 0 since we haven't entered any value. If a task is 100% completed, then its physical percentage complete will be equal to 100%. We have two tasks which are completed. First one is excavation work of building A, and the next one is excavation work of building B. We will enter 100 in the physical percentage complete fields of these tasks. Okay, we see that percentage complete value of first floor concrete works of building A is 50%. Assume we get the progress data from the site and we see that 60% of the job is completed physically. Let's enter this value then. Let's scroll down a little bit. Here, we see that percentage complete value of the first floor concrete works of Building B task is 20%. Let's say, according to our progress data, 15% of this task is completed physically. Now, we are done with the physical percentage complete values. To see the results of earned value calculations, we will go to one of the earned value table we want. Let's go to the earned value schedule indicators table, for example. As you see, earned value calculations are very easy in Microsoft Project. If you have assigned all of your resources and costs of your project, the results you get from the earned value calculations will all be correct. So, that's it for this lecture. I will see you in the next one. In the previous lectures, we have talked about tracking and then we have discussed the earned value analysis. Now, we know how to track a project and how to do earned value analysis in Microsoft Project. In this lecture, we will talk about how to customize the Quick Access toolbar and the ribbon. While working on our project, we have used the ribbon and the Quick Access toolbar most of the time. Let's see how we can customize them. Let's start with the Quick Access toolbar first. If we click on the little triangle nearby the Quick Access toolbar, we see that we can add or remove the buttons on this toolbar. Some of these options are checked, meaning that we already have these buttons available in the Quick Access toolbar. For example, if we uncheck the Save button, we will see that the Save button is not available right now. Let's add this button again. Although these are the commonly used buttons, we can add more buttons. To do that, let's click on More Commands. Welcome back to our Project Options window. We have seen this window at the very beginning of the course. We said we will talk about Customize Ribbon and Quick Access Toolbar options later, and now it is time to talk about them. As you see, there are two list boxes over here. In the list box on the left hand side, we have popular commands available to add. If we click on here, we can switch this to commands not in the ribbon, all commands, and etc. Let's use the popular commands. If we double click on a command or single click on a command and then click on the add button over here, now this command is added into the Quick Access toolbar. We can change the place of the button by using these triangles. If we select a command over here and click on the remove button, then this command is removed from the Quick Access toolbar. Double clicking on that command would also work. Here it says customize quick access toolbar for all documents. We can customize it for all documents or for the project we are working on only. There is a checkbox below the first list box. If we click on it, we will see the quick access toolbar below the ribbon. If you want to delete all customizations and reset default settings, you can use this reset button over here. You can also export these settings or import previously exported settings by using this button. Now, we know how to customize the quick access toolbar. Customization of the ribbon is almost same as customization of the quick access toolbar. To do that, we will click on the Customize ribbon. As you see, we again have two list boxes in order to add or remove commands. On the right hand side, we see the list of tabs. If you uncheck a tab, then it will be removed from the ribbon. For example, let's uncheck the View and click on OK. As you see, View tab is removed from the ribbon. If we click on any tab or any blank space on the ribbon and click on the Customize ribbon, we can turn back to the Customize ribbon window again. I will check the View tab again. We can create a new tab or we can rename any tab by using these buttons over here. Let's create a new tab. New tab and a new group under this new tab is added to the ribbon. Let's change the name of the tab by clicking on it and then clicking on the rename button. Let's say its name is My tab. We can change the name of the group by clicking on the rename button, or we can add new groups under this tab by clicking on the new group button. To add commands in a group, click on the group first and then add the commands you want. Click on OK. As you see, there is a new tab, My tab, is added. If you click on this tab, you will see the groups you have created and the commands in that groups. Let's go back to the Customize ribbon window. If we uncheck a tab, it will not delete the tab, but it will disable the tab. To delete a tab, we need to right-click on the tab we want to delete and click on Remove. This removing option is only available for the tabs created by us. If you right-click on any other tab, we see that Remove option is not available. Click on OK. As you see, new tab we have created is gone and we have the View tab again. In this lecture, we have learned how to customize the Quick Access toolbar and the ribbon. In the following lecture, we will continue to customize the Microsoft project. So, I will see you there. Thanks for watching. Hi. Microsoft project lets us customize most of the things we see. In this lecture, we will talk about these customizations. Just like using an Excel sheet, we can change the font style and color of the cells. Let's customize the project summary task, for example. To do that, just like using an Excel sheet, we will click on the project summary task, and by using the options in the font group in the task tab, we will change its color to be yellow, for example, and increase the font size a little bit. Here, please note that we are making the changes in the tracking Gantt table. If we change it to a different one, we will see that our customizations didn't apply. Okay, we already know that we can go to other views by using this button in the view group. Here, we can also create our own customized views. To do that, let's click on Save View. It is asking for the name of the view. Let's name it as My View. Now, as you see, this is the My View view. If we customize this view, for example, if we remove some of the columns or change the color of columns or etc., these customizations are going to be saved on My View view. For example, let's go to the Gantt chart view and then come back to My View. We see that all of the customizations are saved into My View. In order to delete a previously created view, we need to go to a different view first. For example, let's go to the Gantt chart view first. Now, we will click on More Views and then click on Organizer. Here, we need to delete the view from both list boxes. Removing it from left list will delete it globally, and removing it from the right list will delete it for the available projects. Let's delete My View from both sides. Click on Close and apply it. Now, if you click on the view, you will see that My View is no longer available. In Microsoft Project, we can customize not only the tables but also the Gantt chart. If we right-click on the Gantt chart, we get the options available for customizing the Gantt chart. Let's click on Grid Lines first. Here, we can change the view of the grid lines. We can change the appearance of the Gantt rows, bar rows, and etc. For example, let's change the line type of the Gantt rows to be straight lines, blue straight lines. As you see, blue straight lines are added to the Gantt chart. It seems very crowded, therefore I will undo it. In the bar styles option, we can change the appearance of the bars. For example, let's say we want to see the tasks as green bars. To change it, we first select the task and then change the color of the middle to be green. As you see, we can change the shape of the start and end of the bars too. Let's change the start shape to be this, for example. Let's change its color to be orange. We can add or remove text on bars. To do that, we need to click on the Text tab. Here, we can add text to left, right, top, bottom, or inside of the bars. Let's add the name of the tasks to the left of the bars. Click on OK. As you see, the color of the bars is changed and the name of the tasks is added to the left side of the bars. I will undo these changes. Let's right-click on the Gantt chart again. This time, we will select Layout. Here, we can change the style of the links. We can hide the links. We can change the date format and bar height of the bars and etc. Let's hide the links between tasks. As you see, we no longer see the links between the tasks. If it was a large project, we would have thousands of linked lines between tasks. Therefore, hiding linked lines could be a nice idea. But since our project is a small project, I will again undo this change to see the linked lines. Now, let's click on Non-Working Time. Here, we can change the appearance of the non-working time and the time scale. Right now, non-working times are colored according to standard calendar. Let's change it to be our project's calendar. We can change the color if we want, or we can take it in front of taskbars if we want, but this may confuse us, since they would look like split bars. Therefore, I will leave them as they are. We can change the headings of the Gantt chart here from the top tier, middle tier, and bottom tier tabs. By default, we have only two tiers, middle tier and bottom tier. Therefore, if we click on Top Tier tab, we see that top tier formatting is not available. In order to add one more tier, we will click on here and select 3 tiers. Now, as you see from the preview window, one more tier is added and top tier formatting is available. We can change the format of the top tier if we want. For me, these default options are great and I will not change any of them. Let's click on OK. OK. As you see, non-working days are as of our project calendar now, and one more tier is added to the header. Again, let's right-click on the Gantt chart and click on the progress lines. Here, we can add progress lines to our Gantt chart to better understand the progress visually. For example, let's add a progress line by clicking on this Display checkbox. Since we want to see the progress according to project status date, we will not change this option. Click on OK. As you see, a red progress line is added to the Gantt chart. By looking at this line, we better understand which tasks are doing well and which tasks are doing bad. For example, first floor concrete works of building A is late since there is a zigzag over here. Let's go back to the progress lines dialog box. Here, as you see, we can add not only a current progress line, but also daily, weekly or monthly progress lines to our Gantt chart. For example, let's click on Display Progress Lines option. I would like to see weekly progress lines every Fridays, beginning at project start date. As you see, weekly progress lines are added to the Gantt chart. If you want, we may add a progress line for a specific date. To do that, again, we will go to Progress Lines dialog box. This time, we will select this checkbox and then pick a date for the progress line over here. If we click on OK, we see that one more progress line is added for the 30th day of April. We can change the line style of the progress lines again from the Progress Lines dialog box. Here, in the Line Styles tab, we can change the line style of the progress lines. We can change the line type, we can change the line color and etc. Let's say we only want to see the current progress line. To remove the rest of the progress lines, we will just go back to the Dates and Intervals tab and uncheck the rest of the progress lines. Here, I would like to note that we can display progress lines in relation to actual plan or the baseline plan. Let's say we want to display it in relation to actual plan. Now, we have only the current progress line left. So, that's it for this lecture. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.